So here we are, Caustic 3. It's the most amazing synth or music tool on the mobile platform. I think it just has had everything. You can use it as a loop station and as a DAW, and it's amazing what you can do with it. And you can get it for free on for PC and on single cell software. Single cell is one guy who wrote this program, and it's really amazing what he has achieved. So you can download, scroll down here, and you get binaries for Windows and Mac, and you can run the Windows version on Linux as well. And it's also available on the App Store for iPhone. iPhone has glitches currently, and so I can't recommend it, unfortunately. The iPad version works well for me, and you also have it on the Google Play for Android. So the app itself, it's amazing what you can do, and if you just download it and you extract the demo, this is what you get.
Welcome to Caustic.
And it's a bit overwhelming for me, maybe for you too, but there's a lot going on here. You have a bunch of different instruments that you can just add to your track, and you have effects and mixer and all sorts of things. And you can also do audio recording, so you can record real instruments or vocals and stuff, and use it as a looper if you want to do that. Why am I doing this? Why am I making this video? The development has stalled because the developer isn't being paid because of a crazy amount of cracked licenses, which is really sad. So what I want to do is to gather people around the world that are either interested in starting a Kickstarter or supporting through Patreon, so we can get this app going again. Because it has some flaws, and it currently doesn't look too well for the future. So subscribe. I will make 10 videos with 10 fun things, fun stuff that you can do with it. That will probably also be interesting if you're used to using this app. So here we go. Here's the first tip. We just start a new project, and we launch like the sub synth. And it's also that this environment here is really perfect, since it's not like you're not being thrown at like, for example, I don't like GarageBand, I really don't, because you don't know what's going on. Here it's like the simulation of an old vintage synth, and you can go and buy yourself a vintage synth for a shitload of money, or you can use Caustic and try to figure out how things work, and then you can find out what kind of synth you want. So here you have like a classic model of synths called subtractive synthesis, and I made a patch, and the point here, tip number one, is normally you don't want noise when you make audio. Because noise adds up in a crazy way. So you always want to avoid noise. But in instruments, inside the instruments, noise can be great. So here's an example for you. It's a simulation of the old, what's it called? The synth with the tapes that rolled. Oh, that's crappy. I should have a MIDI keyboard connected to it, but I don't. Anyhow, the point here is that using noise as a source for the sound really puts some qualities to the sound that it sometimes is excellent. So and here you have the patch, and here it's a custom waveform. You can draw it yourself, have fun, be creative. That's what Caustic is all about. And if you like the app, if you like to make music anywhere, you should really subscribe, because then we can just, at the end of this, let's say I make 10 videos, and then you get rid of me, and then we can see how we can make, how many we are, and what we can do about it to save this app. Okay, so have a good night, everybody. Cheers.